Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know you all saw the video. You might be wondering, they just announced he's a mind reader. What is he going to do? Well, let me tell you, as a mind reader, I'm going to come close to you, each and every one of you, men first, and I'm going to tell you whether you're cheating on your wife. No, that's not what I'm going to do, because that's not mind reading, that's blackmailing. I'm not a master of that, my mother is. I've heard that they used bouquets to welcome their guests. There's quite a different kind of a welcome. You're throwing trash cans at me. Can someone just... Actually, you know what? Let's do something better with this. Yes, empty can right now. Let's refill it. There you go. So, anybody thirsty right now? Okay, go ahead, come over here. Anybody who would like to have a drink? Okay, you can have a drink right now. Let's hear it for the amazing TED organization. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Alright, so basically that's what I do. I make people believe things that aren't real. Actually, I'm the second person to do that. The first person was Pamela Anderson. Okay, so that's the whole point, basically, to deceive and to create deception. Now, everybody, as kids, you all have been fascinated with magic at some point, right? Okay. Now, my name is Akshay Laxman, but my actual full name is Akshay Laxman Sharma. All Sharmas are nameless of some sort. Okay, so coming back, I was saying that everyone as a kid is interested in magic and fancied magic and being a magician. I always fancied something else. I was always intrigued by that why are the audiences enjoying magic so much? Like, what's so special about it? Plus, because I knew a few tricks, I learned them via a relative or a friend, I always had this question. Why is the audience actually believing when a magician is sawing a girl in half and joining her back? Why do they believe that it's real? Why don't they feel that there are obviously two girls hidden inside? All the magicians out there want to kill me right now, but you know. These are age-old secrets, and creative magicians have ways to come up with performing them where you actually end up believing they're real. So my question was, why does your brain process an illusion and show it to you, present it to you as if it's a reality? So I wanted to experiment and I wanted to know, why does it work? So I had this question when I was probably 14 or 15 years old. So I decided to experiment in my school. So it was the last day of school. And I thought, whom do I make this experiment on? And I needed a heckler for this. Now for those of you who do not know what a heckler basically is a person with a very troubled childhood. Okay, someone who just cannot take it if someone else is getting attention. So they want to say, no, but he has the coin in his hand, I saw it. No, something is happening, something is fishy. It's not really magic. I'm so sorry for jumping the language bandwagon, just comes in. Okay, so I wanted a heckler and I found this one guy. We all have such guys in our school who always rags, the juniors, the newcomers, goon of the school. So I don't want to name the person because it's not good to badmouth anyone. Paritosh Pandey was the name, basically. And yeah, there you go, Paritosh, in your face. So it is revenge of the nerds. So I went up to Paritosh and I said, Paritosh, do you have a coin that I can borrow? And Paritosh gave me the coin. And do you want me to tell you? Or do you want me to show you what I did, Paritosh? There you go, sure, okay. Let me find someone from the audience then. Anybody? How about you, sir? Would you like to join me on stage? Do you have a coin on you by any chance? Okay, you can stand up right now. I need someone smart and intelligent right now, so okay, you have a coin? Yeah, please give. Okay, let's hear it for sir one more time. Come on, great talk, everyone. Please join me on stage. Okay, sir, your name would be, one more time, your name would be? Vinny. I'm sorry? Vinny. Okay, Paritosh, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Paritosh, come on. Okay. So sir, please join me on my left. Now this is what I did with Paritosh. I took his coin, okay, and I asked him to hold the coin, okay, and I said the coin is no longer there, it's disappeared, and I just waved on my palm and the coin was back, okay. Now this was a sneaky little trick, okay. Now yeah, don't worry, this is a TED talk, everything happens here gets explained, okay. Now, thank you so much for being a volunteer, sir. Let's wait for him one more time. Let's wait for Mr. Paritosh. Okay. So you all saw what I did. There was basically a coin in my hand. I gave it to him and it disappeared. And then I waved and it came back just like that. Now, here's the thing. I did this to him, to Paritosh, on the last day of school. And I'm talking about school. So back then we did not have the privilege of carrying our cell phones with us. Okay. So Paritosh watches this. Goes back home, thinking that he's gonna come to the school the next day and hold my collar and ask me how did I do it. Because the moment I did the trick, I ran. That's how you perform for a heckler, okay? In case you want to. So I ran. Paritosh goes home, racks his brains off. How did he make the coin disappear? And he does not get an answer. And then he looks at the calendar, it's the last day of school, and that's the only boy in the entire school disappointed that it was the last day of school. So Paritosh had to wait for 2 months before he could see me again. That's how long it took my ex-girlfriend to move on, 2 months before she could see me again. No, I had to dump her because I caught her thinking of someone else. So I go back to school after 2 months and I make my biggest discoveries I'll say, because I was intending to know why magic works, but I made another discovery. I'll come to that later. So I enter school after 2 months and I see all Paritosh's friends mobbing me with coins in their hands. Okay, that's like a lethal weapon. Even Hitler did not think of it. So everybody comes to me and they're asking me, make our coins disappear, make our coin vanish, make our coins. And I'm like, okay, it really worked. And then when I spoke to them, when I asked them, what did Paritosh tell you, what happened? And they all gave me different versions of the trick that I performed. Different versions. So I thought, okay, nobody knows exactly what happened. So there you go. Here was my first discovery. My first discovery was why magic, thank you so much, why magic works was our thinking patterns are different, okay? And by our, I mean just two entities, the performer and the audience. And here's the different pattern. I'll speak about the audience first, okay? The way your audience or my audience perceives magic, their thinking pattern is a linear thinking pattern. It's like a straight or like a logical thinking pattern, okay? This thinking pattern is basically something we all grow up with because that's how we are taught in schools. A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just goes straight, okay? That's a linear thinking pattern. And I feel this linear thinking pattern is something that is stopping most of the kids to unleash their inner creativity. And I'll tell you why. You must have seen those t-shirts which say, I was born intelligent, but education ruined me. Sadly, that's true. Like in most cases, that's true. I'll tell you why. Because we as elders to our kids, like parents, teachers, or elder siblings, or whoever, they tend to get so strict with the students, with the young students, that they are not allowed to make any mistake. You cannot, how can you make a mistake? It's a silly mistake. How can you make a mistake? Because if you make mistakes, you're wrong, right? But the greatest discoveries can happen only if you take a path which is not taken. And the point is that mistakes and creativity are first cousins of each other. So if we stop our kids or our siblings or the young ones from making mistakes, we are taking away the gift of being creative. That's what's happening in the education system. I also was into the linear thinking pattern until I came across magic and I understood and I discovered another thinking pattern, which is the lateral thinking pattern. Okay, now lateral thinking was discovered, and the term lateral thinking was coined by Edward de Bono. He has a book called Lateral Thinking. Now, what is lateral thinking? This is what it is. Linear pattern is you think straight, logically. Lateral thinking is you don't have any direction. You can go haywire, it's up to you. Linear thinking is A, B, C. Lateral thinking is A, C, D, Z, 1, 2, alpha, anything. That's lateral. That's a creative form of thinking. Now, why does this apply to magic? How does this apply? For this, I require Paritosh back on stage. Okay? Winnie, please. John Morgenstern, let's hear it for him one more time. Such a great sport. Thank you so much, sir. Please join me on my left again. Now, here's what has happened. I am going to divide this trick, deconstruct it into 3 steps so that you can learn it. You can say, hey, this is how we did it. Okay. 2 months, 18 minutes. Okay. So, here's the thing. That step 1 or step A is that I held the coin in my hand. Okay. I held the coin. That's step A. And then step C is that the coin vanished. Now, here's the step you all miss, which is the step B, that I have not even transferred the coin. It's still in my right hand. Okay. I've just pretended to put the coin in the left hand. So, step A is to show the coin. Step B is to pretend that I'm putting the coin. And step C is open the hand and show that it's vanished. Now, magic works because surprise works. And how does surprise work? Because somewhere between the start and the end, you are misled in the center or in the middle. Okay? As a magician, I'm presenting to you in each act that I perform like a puzzle, where you see the beginning of the trick and you see the end of the trick. But I allow you to just assume whatever was the middle. And let me show you. In a linear pattern, I would simply take the coin, transfer it, and give it to him. That's the linear pattern. That's the pattern everybody's brains are primed to think. That if he's holding the coin here and if he's transferring it here, then obviously the coin must be there. But the lateral thinking comes here, that I'm showing you the coin here. And now I'm disrupting your thinking pattern. I am putting the coin, I'm basically just pretending to put the coin. Okay? So because everybody's brains are primed to think logically, because everyone will think, why will he just pretend to put the coin like until he's mental or a mentalist? Okay, nobody will know. Why would someone pretend? Okay, let's come back, sir, a little bit. Okay, so that we all can watch it together. So watch this one more time. Step 1, I have taken the coin. Okay. Step B, I have pretended to put it there. So according to me, I am the lateral thinker. So the coin is hidden in this hand. So according to you, the coin is in that hand. Now, when I open the hand, I know there's nothing to be amazed about because the coin was never there. But for you, because you were already expecting the coin to be here, now the coin has vanished. Okay? Alright? So that's basically what lateral thinking is. Thank you so much, sir. You can go back again. Let's hear it for Mr. Vinay one more time. So I discovered that's why magic works. Now, I told you I got to experience discoveries, right? Now here's my second discovery, and in fact, the most important discovery of all. When I met all of them, all those friends of Paritosh, they gave me different versions of that trick. You remember? That you just held the coin and it disappeared. So here's the second most important discovery. It's the creation of false memory. The creation of false memory is where your brain is tired, you know, it's lazy, it's lethargic. It is not a detective mind, okay? It's not that why does this and this does not match with this. It does not think that way. The brain goes like this. Step A, coin was in his hand. Step C, the coin disappeared. Step B, your brain is like, I don't know what step B. If A is here, B is here, that means A is here, C is here, that means the B is obvious and it fills. Your brain basically fills step B with an imaginary action, with an imaginary assumption, okay? So your mind is creating a false memory for you. When I met Paritosh after 2 months, I asked him, Paritosh, what exactly did I do with you? So Paritosh said this, you took a coin, you took my coin, and you gave it to me and it disappeared. And I said, with which hand did I give you? He said, you took it with your right hand and you gave it back to me with your right hand and it disappeared. I said, no, I took your coin. I took your coin and I put it in my left hand first and then I gave it. And then I gave it to you. This is definitely someone from Paritosh. Paritosh, send this person backstage, okay? It's okay, I'll get back to you later. Okay, no. So I told him that I took your coin with my right hand, transferred it in my left hand. Do you remember? He said, of course I remember, it was in your right hand. It never entered your left hand. And I swore on my mother's life, and he did not believe me, because for 2 months, he kept reminding himself that I took it with just my right hand and vanished it in my right hand. His brain never gave importance to the middle step, the step B, that I had actually transferred it. And that's the story he went around telling everyone. Now what happened? When he told the story to someone, that person told the story to someone else. And then their brains reimagined the whole story and gave a different story. And that's how, have you played the game of Chinese whispers? That's the principle. The thought passed on changes. If you've seen how rumors spread, that's how rumors spread. You change it, the whole reality changes when rumors spread. So these two factors contribute to why magic works. Magic works because our patterns of thinking are linear, and the other thing, the magic passes on because of creation of false memory. Now before I leave from here, I would love to just do with all of you. Quickly everyone, put both your hands in front of you, all of you. Okay, watch me. Go like this. Perfect, good. Turn your palms back to back, back to back. Cross your hands, lock your fingers, and don't let go. About a month, so just keep it locked. And this is not that game your kids play with you at home. Cross your hands and lock them, okay? Watch me. Can you move your little finger? Can you move your index finger? Now go like this. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.